Hey everybody, we are back, and it looks like everyone here is gone. They told us last time that we could talk to people about the wedding, but there is no one here anymore. And there is also a nest up there that I can't seem to interact with. I can't like throw stones anymore. I'm hitting G but like nothing happens. I can't find any stones on the ground either, so I'm not sure what's happening here. Survival 7. We still look horrendous. I equipped all of the items we had previously again, after the pillows. So yeah, I guess let's just start exploring here. Drying rack. Oh, this is where we can dry all of our herbs and meat, for them to not spoil. So how does this work? Can we do all of them? Drying food improves its nutritional value and makes it last significantly longer. As well as food, you can also dry herbs. Oh, there you go. Wait, so everything is like max quality now? Yes. Wow, okay. That's gonna be super helpful. That's gonna be amazing. Okay, so what do we do here? Let's wash up a bit, all the blood. Is this... Okay, we're not trespassing here. We could eat... Oh, sausages. You don't mind, do you? You don't mind, do you? Just two. Just two. Oh, this looks good as well. But let's get out, just in case they are onto us. What is this? Taylor Bartoshek. What do you sell? Shop. I mean, this is pretty normal, right? We can negotiate the price. Oh, you're expensive. He basically sells high charisma stuff, right? Nothing for combat. Yeah.
Oh well, what can you do?
Maybe later. Maybe later. When I have money. I have to actually check how much it costs to sell the decoctions now, because of the alchemy perk. What is this? Is it a weaponsmith? Furniture, carpenters and joiners. Troskowitz Carpenter. What do you sell?
Good day to you. What do you have for sale?
Work axe? Oh, he sells bows. Lockpick for 17? Bro, we have 0 groschen. He even sells dice.
Maybe next time.
Oh wait, this is Bara, right? She's a beggar. Merchant?
Greetings.
Spinning the yarn. What do you sell, good sir?
Welcome. You can buy everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked and my wagon tipped into the pond. I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pond.
Really? Where?
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Katchak pond, beyond Jelioff. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off, but what can I do?
Maybe we can help him? Or like go loot it?
Were there any valuables in there?
You bet. Lord Simeon ordered all sorts of delicacies and precious spices from me for the wedding feast. And for Taylor Bartashak, I was carrying expensive fabrics to make dresses for the occasion. If you only knew how much coin I spent on this.
You seem awfully calm about it.
Well, what can you do?
Nothing. What would you like?
Oh, okay.
I wanted to ask you, what's on the other side of that nearest hill? I'm not from here, and I'd like to get my bearings. You look like a merchant to me, so you probably know best.
Ja, natürlich, you're not from here. Everyone around here knows that, after what happened in Betty's Tavern. Aber das ist deine Sache. That is your business, lad. Also, what do you want to know?
Where can I find a church round here? I'm surprised you don't even have a small chapel in the village.
If you want. Die Rettung deiner Seele, junger Mann. You have to go through the forest to Aujetz and to St. Katharinen. Herr von Berger does have a chapel in his castle, but it's not for commoners like you. We do not go there either. Und warum auch? The gravedigger Ignatius takes care of burials outside the village, and weddings usually take place without a local priest. No one wants to pay the church more than they have to. Das ist ja wohl klar.
Englishman?
Can I find other merchants around here?
Zum Glück nicht, junger Mann. I'm the only merchant here around Trusky. Oh, natürlich. There are plenty of tradesmen here who sell their goods. There is Bartosz, the tailor. He lives at the other end of the village. The apothecary, Emmerich, lives across from me.
Oh,
They
nice.
are hand in glove, or more like hat in hat.
What do you mean by that?
Nichts weiter. Just that they play at being educated men. Along with the scribe Geibel, they are always studying some Latin tracts. But of the three, perhaps only Geibel knows Latin, if he really does at all.
Is there anyone else here?
Oh ja. Beyond the tailor's house on the edge of the village is where Bashka the butcher lives. Opposite the Rathaus is the carpenter. The rest of the villagers are just peasants, and you are already familiar with the tavern.
Right.
Where do you go for wares? What's the closest town?
The closest is Sobotka, the biggest Gichin, what you call Gichin. And farther north there is Turnov. Half of that one belongs to Herr von Bergo.
Is it far?
Das kommt darauf an. It takes all day on foot. Wenn du was brauchst, the goods I have here will have to do you. I do not think you will get to the town anytime soon.
Is there anything I should avoid around here?
Certainly. Stirring up trouble and sticking your nose into other people's business. Here in the village, we don't care much for outsiders. If any do come, they better behave.
I understand that, but we were ambushed by bandits. So I wanted to ask if you know anything about that.
Ach so, ich verstehe. The woods have been full of all manner of rebel recently. That is all because of the war. Verdammte Schurken.
So you've already heard about these bandits?
About those ones, every time I go
Oops.
to the town, the bailiff must send an armed escort with me. It makes life difficult.
So the roads aren't safe?
Ja, das kann man wohl sagen. Herr von Bergo should do something about it at last. But Herr Otto spends more time in Prague than here. And Chamberlain Ulrich... Ach, lassen wir das.
Jesus.
Show
Okay,
me
what do
your
you
ware.
sell? Witcher Savior Snaps. Oh, the lockpicks are cheaper here. Interesting. Let me go find
Right,
this
maybe next
apothecary. He's probably an alchemist, right? So maybe he will buy the concoctions at a higher price.
Was kann ich dir heute Morgen anbieten?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Huh. Lots of recipes here. Let's see. 7 groschen per chamomile brew. Ooh. 252. 294. He has 332. Okay, this should be enough, right? Otherwise, we're basically giving him free money.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Gut, versuchen wir es.
Haggling, okay, yeah. During the haggling process, the merchant's impatience level will increase, and if the indicator fills up, he will temporarily lose interest in haggling. So I think we can do the same thing we did the first game. Oh, but we can't do that regardless, because he has no money. I guess let's just give him like 3 groschen on top. Maybe we'll get reputation or something.
That, and a little tip.
Oh nein. Vielen Dank. Das war ein gutes Geschäft.
Yeah.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Municipal finances. So we're fairly rich now, right? He has a garden here. Marigold. Ooh. What is this? Mint. Do you have a nettle? Dandelion. If I find nettle, I can basically make 1,000,000 schnapps.
Ave Maria.
Although we do need, what do you call it? An alchemy bench, right? Does he have one here? Lockpick. There must be a bench somewhere in this place, right? Oh, there you go. Your first bench. So we can use this for free. And it also has a drying rack right next to it. Really cool. So you know what? You know what? I think I'm just gonna spend some time doing alchemy here. Make some money probably. Try to find some nettle around this place. And then we can probably go find a blacksmith or a weaponsmith to actually like kit ourselves out. That would be kind of fun. Scribe. Pay indulgence. Sharpening wheel. Where? What is a sharpening wheel?
Greetings to you.
We have the perk, right? So if you sharpen a weapon on the grindstone to a condition of 98% or higher, it deals 10% more damage. But where is the grindstone? Here? Let's try. You can repair your pointed and bladed weapons by sharpening them. Carefully move the blade of the weapon across the spinning wheel while maintaining the correct angle. If sparks are flying off the blade, it's a sign that you are sharpening correctly. If there is smoke coming from the blade, you're destroying the weapon. When the weapon is perfectly sharpened, Henry will tell you. Oh, really? I didn't realize, man.
You won't find it.
What the hell? I can't use that? Did I destroy it now? Actually, no. I made it better, but not by a lot. I'll have to play around with it. So this is a scribe, right? Lockpick. No thanks. That looks super dangerous. Oh, hello. Do we have here? Silver Warlord's Badge. Using this badge will grant you 50% more points this round. Oh, it's for the grossing minigame. 260? Sorry, bro. I'm getting all of this. Copper jug. I can sell this. He even has books. Recipe for Buck's blood. Master studies? What the hell? And food? Okay. So... Can we rob him? Wait, I can't? Hey man,
Would you like?
do you know where to get armor?
As the local scribe, you know a lot of things, right?
I'd say so. In this province, not a squirrel farts without my knowing.
So, if I needed to get something, you'd certainly be able to tell me where, right?
Depends on what you're looking for. Don't involve me with anything dishonorable.
No, don't worry. I'm just looking for some armor.
Armor? Well, unless you want to join von Burgau's retinue, I don't think I can help you. But try Radovan, the blacksmith in Tachow. He might at least sell you an iron helmet.
You don't know of anything better?
Aha! So, the good man is a connoisseur, eh? And how would Prince Brunswick's armor suit you?
Whose armor?
Oh, it's just a local legend.
So here you are. Now I've
Is this the DLC quest? The pre-order thing?
What legend?
It's hard to explain. There are actually 2 legends, or even 3. Well, it doesn't really matter. Why are you so interested anyway? Fine armor like that belongs in the hands of a knight.
right now.
Well, I'll have you know. Don't you think I look like a knight?
Last chance.
Yeah, let's do this.
Oh, come now. Surely you're not going to keep that legend to yourself. Do a fellow scholar a service.
Youngster, being able to piss your name in the
Actually,
snow
yeah.
doesn't make a scholar out of you.
I beg your pardon?
All right, no need to lose your temper. I'll tell you.
Oh.
In short, they say the armor of ancient Bohemian Prince Brunswick is hidden here, waiting for some valiant knight to find it. I don't believe it, of course. After all, I'm educated. But you'd be surprised how many fools have set off to find it.
So, we'll try to find it, but I'm not gonna use it. If it's like super overpowered or something.
Who exactly was this Brunswick?
You don't know, lad? Educate yourself. Brunswick was a famous Czech prince who won the lion for our country's coat of arms.
Really? How is it that I've never heard of him?
Perhaps because he never existed. Prince Vladislav II got the lion for our coat of arms for helping Emperor Frederick I, known as Redbeard.
But you just said that...
Brunswick is just a legend, but a quite lovely one, I'll give you that.
Is there a guard behind us? Waiting to arrest us?
Could you recount for me the legend of Brunswick?
Well, why not? Brunswick was a valiant Bohemian prince. He lived in a time when our country had an eagle on its coat of arms, but that wasn't good enough for him. So he decided to head out into the world and gain the mark of a more powerful animal.
Running halfway around the world for a silly thing like that? Kind of foolish.
Right? And his wife didn't like it much either. Her name was Ludmilla, and she begged Brunswick 100 times to stay home, but he just couldn't be persuaded. Still,
Wow,
he loved
that's
her very
rude.
much, so he took her ring and told her that unless someone came and showed her that ring during the next 7 years, she should wait for his return. But if he failed to return after 7 years, that would mean he would never return.
Then what happened next?
Brunswick's party set out to sea, but didn't get far. They were drawn in by an island with a mysterious mountain of amber that holds all ships and prevents them from leaving. Over time, the men on the deserted island died of starvation, leaving only Brunswick, who noticed that once a year a great bird called No came to the island to hunt. And so the clever knight hid in his horse's hide at just the right time. And when the bird came, it mistook him for prey and carried him away. So Brunswick wandered on. After some time on the road, the prince came across something unprecedented. A duel between a lion and a 9-headed dragon. So, what do you think Brunswick did at that moment?
He went for the dragon. That will probably piss him off, right? Let's do that.
Well, the dragon is certainly much stronger than a lion, so I suppose he sided with the dragon, right?
Nonsense. Brunswick rushed to out the lion, and together they killed the dragon. And from that time on, they were stalwart companions. The lion even followed him all the way back to Bohemia. Except, by then, it was already too late. It had already been exactly 7 years to the day since Brunswick set off on his journey. His wife, Ludmilla, who had until that time valiantly resisted all suitors, was about to remarry. But at the wedding feast, Brunswick managed to drop the ring in her cup. So it all turned out well. For Brunswick, that is. Not so for Ludmilla's new groom, but the lion took care of that.
So where should I look for the armor?
And do you know where I could find Brunswick's armor?
Yes, lad, if it even really exists. But I do have a little bit of advice for you. Sir Chenyek, who they say hid the armor, left behind a riddle. It's a test that must be passed by whoever wants to find it. Do you want to hear it?
I mean, sure.
And how did that riddle go?
Wait, how was it? I've got it. Take your leave of crone and maiden, standing tall behind the gates. Boldly go towards true midnight. In caverns cold your prize awaits. Pass through the all of forest kings, hidden deep from hunter's gaze. Standing tall, 2 guards of stone, behind whom yearned for treasure lays. Between them stands a mighty rock, a subtle niche, yet deeper still, a place to give one's art to God. Behold, my armor gleaming still.
I think I know where to look.
Uh-huh. And that was supposed to help me, eh?
Answers come to the wise, kicks to the stupid.
The crone and the maiden towards midnight. We've got east, west, midday, midnight. Well, thanks a lot.
Hold on, I'll give you something else. Sir George, who previously owned the armor, wanted to have a nice poleaxe made in Prague too, but he died of the plague before he could do it. I'm not too certain about Brunswick and his armor, but this is certainly true because I have a copy of George's order here. Here, take it as a keepsake. And now go.
That's mighty
Why did you do that?
Dude! Bro.
You'll kill him. Jesus, I'm hit.
Okay, well... Yep. All of this time for nothing. And we're back at the beginning. Let me redo everything really quick and then I'll go do some alchemy and I'll see you very soon. So here's the thing, right? I was actually making potions here in peace and some guard came up to me and wanted to arrest me. So I had to drag him out of town and actually kill him, and then I sneaked back here to actually craft more potions. But this means, as you can see from the top there, that if someone spots me, if one of the guards spots me, I'm gonna go to jail. So I think... Oh god, I think there is someone just out of here, a guard. Yeah. So what we're gonna do for now is leave the city, let things calm down, and we'll come back to it in the near future, right? Because I can't really... Because I don't really want to go to prison, right? I guess we'll maybe walk over to this place over here to get to the blacksmith. I think that would probably be best. Because I do have a ton of stuff to sell here, as you can see. I made a ton of stuff. Look at this, 30 strong savior snaps. That's insane. And I can sell 66 strong marigold decoction. It's basically the most expensive potion I could find. So as soon as we find some kind of vendor, I'm actually gonna sell stuff. Although I hope it's gonna be an apothecary, cause... I don't know how to throw rocks, man. But yeah, I hope it's gonna be an apothecary, cause they seem to be able to pay more for potions and stuff. Can we fast travel there? No. I mean, we're just gonna have to walk, right? Probably explore a bit. There's just no other way around it. And the guard I killed was very easy. And he basically dropped all of this crap. Nothing amazing at all really, like a bunch of crap. But as you can see, all of them have the red hunter, which means they're stolen items, and if they spot us with them, we're basically gonna go to jail, so yeah. We just have to go away from this town for a while. It is what it is. It's also night, so it could be we run into bandits and stuff, but I'm not sure.
Oh gods. I wonder what their names were.
Fine wine? I don't know, Henry. What were their names? But yeah, basically I have 30 strong savior snaps. We can manually save the game 30 times and give ourselves like 20 HP and 2 dual stats. Okay. Yeah, that could be a problem. I don't know what that is. And I don't want to find out, right? They're coming this way. It could be bandits, they could be friendlies as well, but do we really want to risk it? I think the town is right over there. I can practically see it. I just hope there are vendors there. An apothecary mainly. Maybe we can buy some good stuff from the blacksmith. That would be insane. Unless we have to help him first, for him to actually sell us stuff, right? That would be unfortunate, but... touch of... Could use a horse as well, man. I really could use a horse. Now, I know from the first game, if we walk around without a torch during the night, people are angry. I wonder if they're gonna be pissed about these stolen items. How do we use the torch? Is there like a hotkey for this? R. Hopefully we can show them we're a good person. Hey, sir.
Has the night watchman rung already? Well, don't be out late.
I'm not sure what we can do here. How can we pass the time to actually be day again? Like everybody's sleeping. We can't really break into people's homes. I guess maybe... Is there an inn here? Maybe we can just sit and wait. Maybe here. Get up. No, how do we wait? Okay. So... maybe 9? I don't know. I really need to sleep actually. Okay, so the blacksmith. Let's go to him first.
Any trouble. Got it?
2 over encumber to sprint. Let's hide the torch. I know there is a blacksmithing minigame, so maybe he can teach us here. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Where did he go? Hey man.
What would you like?
Okay, what do you sell?
Show me your wares.
Something good? Level 3? Ooh. Oh wait, minimum strength requirement 8. That's pretty close actually. 11? Huh. Yeah, that we don't have actually. But I mean, we're not that far off, right? So you know what?
Farewell, then.
I think... Oh no, not repair.
What'll it be?
Trade.
I'll have a look.
So this is 98. Stab damage. Why would I ever want this? It has lower requirements. Is it like a one hand? Bladed short, yeah, this is long. Long. We definitely want this, right? Yeah, I'll buy that. We have money anyway, so who cares? And I'm gonna make a lot more. Dagger we definitely want for assassinations. Could use a Kiras. Could buy this probably. But I think we'll go with this for now.
I'd like to do something about that.
Sure.
So in the previous game we used to be able to do this, like drop the price all the way down here, and then he would offer us something like this or something, and we would take that. But if we do this now, he will get pissed and he won't actually want to haggle with us anymore. So I think we'll go somewhere in the middle here.
Satisfied?
You really won't convince me like this.
I mean, that's fine, yeah. And go here.
And it looked like we'd never agree.
I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
And we'll get reputation. That's perfect. Actually, let me do this really quick. Ooh, Vitality 6. What does that get us? Ascetic, I remember this. Nourishment will decrease by 30% slower. In other words, you will last longer without food. Yeah, okay. Bleed noticeably slower. Still, if you don't bandage up, you'll eventually die. I feel like we'll go for this. Just for quality of life, right? It should be much harder to actually bleed as we progress through the game and have better armor, right? I prefer the quality of life for now. Let me see if we can actually sell him stuff here.
What can I do for you?
For a decent price.
What do you have for sale?
Wait. Oh. Right, so blacksmiths don't really accept
Why are you
potions.
Time if you don't want anything then, eh?
Is this? Oh no, this is grocery, right? Or something. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Wait, where is it? Wait, where is the shop though? Strength 8. I guess we got strength because we were over encumbered. If you carry a sack or even a dead or unconscious body, okay, we've seen this. This could be good. Your strength could make it easier to win fights in the clinch because it will be harder for your opponent to react to your actions. Yeah, I think we do this. Although I need to somehow... Wait, actually we can wear this. Even though we don't have the stats. But it does less damage, I think. So like... Wait a second. How do I switch the... Okay, there. So this is 44 stabbing, 50 slashing. Oh. So it destroys our damage, basically. Interesting. Wait, no, right? Or... Yeah. It destroys our damage, basically. We don't want to do that. We want to get the required stats ASAP. We'll take care of this crap. Don't want them. And now we're not over-encumbered anymore. Let me see if we can find like a vendor or something. It's really cool how when we discover a new location, we get survival experience. Innkeeper.
Bless you.
Manka.
My God, this is killing me.
Let me see if we can actually get a bed here.
What will it be?
Yes, can I spend the night here?
Can I spend the night here?
We're not set up for that here.
What? Oh, but I can, for a longer time.
I'll pay you well if you let me spend the night here every now and then.
I'll let you sleep on the hay for a couple of groschen.
On the hay? Sure, dude. Actually, let's do
Let's
this.
agree on... How's this?
That's not enough. Fine. Feel free to sleep on the hay, but don't go wandering around my home.
Okay, so we have a bed now, even if it's just hay.
What do you have for...
Now, do you actually accept my stuff? It looks like you do. Wait, no, you don't? Bro, why does no one want to buy potions?
Maybe next time then.
Don't
There
shout.
must be an apothecary here, right? Maybe not. This says drying rack, right? Tavern, sharpening wheel, grocer, touch of. Can check over here probably, but what is this place? Dice. So this is not a shop, right? Yeah, this is trespassing.
What's going on here?
Damn it. This looks like nothing. Yeah, I don't think there is an apothecary here. Shit, dude. Really? Oh, where the hell did I go? That's like the wrong direction. There's still hope. I think. Maybe? That's a blacksmith. Nah.
Greetings to you.
Hey, man. So, this is a home, right?
What are you barking at, Tuggy?
Sorry.
Look out!
Dude, really? You gonna do me like that? Come on. Yeah. Very small village. There is nothing here. Your bed. Can we fast travel there? No. Okay. Yeah. Let's go to the blacksmith. See what this is.
What would you like?
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
I mean, he has a point.
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge.
Right.
Excuse me?
Wait, where is the... Fastening material, scrap metal and steel. Start forging at the anvil by pressing E. So this is a blacksmithing minigame, right?
Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up. Try poking it around for a bit.
You can move the piece back and forth to hit its individual parts.
Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. It works the better.
So there's like 3 different points. 2, 3.
You can tell the temperature by the color, but you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out.
Right. Inspect workpiece. By holding F you can inspect the blade up close and check its temperature. The ideal color of steel but for forging is straw yellow.
See? That's exactly the straw color we want. You've got talent, lad. Now heat up the whole thing.
Isn't it heated up?
The whole thing is heated up now.
Yeah.
So come over
Isn't
to
it
the
heated up
anvil.
already? Press R to go to
Try
the,
moving the sword
press
along
R to go to the
so
anvil.
you can get the hang of it.
Go to the anvil. Oh, with a mouse.
Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. What is it? Look, if you're tired, I don't think this is for you.
I mean, I don't have stamina, bro. What are you going to do? The longer you hold left click, the harder you strike. Try to strike as hard as
What
you
is it?
can.
You're
Oh.
not tired, are you?
Oh, shit. Oh.
That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dog could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has 2 sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway.
The closer you are to completion, the closer the shape of the piece resembles what you are forging. Keep forging until it
Hurry
cools
up now.
off.
It's cooling and you're not doing anything.
I don't have stamina. I don't have stamina, bro. What am I supposed to do here?
It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before.
Okay, so I didn't do something wrong. It's just part of the process. This is very tedious. Like, holy shit.
Get a move on. I'd like to get some other things done today.
I'm hitting it, bro. Look at this.
The whole
Right?
thing is heated
Yeah.
up now, so come over to the anvil.
Surely we can do it now, right?
See that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. Well struck. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself. There you go. You've got it finished. All that's
Nice.
left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
I mean, I assume, like, if we have higher level, we can do this much faster, right? Probably. Let's see what we made. Let's see what we made. Let's see what we made. It has to be better than one. It has to be much better than the one we have, right? We have a hunting sword as well. Quality number 3. Ooh, craftsmanship 7.
Right. Let's have a look.
I'm gonna do this so much on my own time.
Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
Man, I really wish this game was much harder. I think it kills the whole mood that it's so easy. There is literally no challenge at all, I think. At least not for now, but I think it's gonna be much easier later on, right? I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see.
What good does it do me to whistle while I work?
It makes you work to a rhythm. You won't get tired so quickly, and the iron feels it.
How do I know a good strike from a bad one?
By the sparks that fly up, and by the ring. It rings out with a different sound when you do it right.
Yeah, we saw that. Okay.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed, and there's a chest where you can keep your things.
Oh.
And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any
Sick.
questions?
So he gave us a bed as well. Nice. Materials?
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me. But if
Oh.
you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. And they can't afford it neither.
What can I do with the items I've forged?
Well, you can sell them. Though you probably won't have much luck around here. But I'll happily buy some of the nicer things from you.
Where exactly is my bed?
At the side of the house, there are 2 doors and a wheelbarrow between them. You go in by the rear door, next to the woodshed, and you can put your things in the chest there. Don't worry, nobody'll steal them.
Oh, that's good.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right, here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
Oh, really? The biggest advantages of having your own bed are that it's always available for you and sleeping in it automatically saves the game. Yeah, okay. Sketches. So, okay, too much information here. Get into the wedding party with the help of the blacksmith Radovan. So... how do we do that? Make some coin?
What are you here for?
More practice. Could you teach me
I'd
something?
like you to teach me something.
Sure, why not? If you pay me, I'll teach you a few of my tricks. What is this about?
100? Holy shit. Okay. I'm gonna have to make a lot of potions here. But let me see really quick. Let me see. Craftsmanship. What can we do here? Level 7. Gear will be damaged 10% slower. Weapons you forge will have excellent properties and will therefore take damage 20% slower. Experience in craftsmanship. When picking locks, your thievery skill will count as 3 higher, so it'll be a lot easier. Okay, this could be really good. Level 12. Stolen weapons, armor and clothing in your inventory will lose their stolen status 20% faster. Oof. Martin's secret. Now you will be able to forge weapons of the 4th, i.e. the highest quality. Weapons of this quality cannot be obtained in any other way than by forging them yourself, and their strength and effectiveness is unmatched. Well, guys, I guess we found our calling. I'm gonna do this a lot. Yep. But like, can we tell him right now to give us a more interesting job? What does this do?
I'm still not really sure of my...
Why not? Why don't you?
Yeah.
Let's see what you...
Oh, no, I don't want to do this. Oh, okay.
Excuse me?
Wait, can I forge one of the other weapons? Wait, can
How
I...
you'll fare. Then go over to the anvil.
Wait, can I forge one of the other things? No, I have to do the same thing again. Okay, let me do this really quick and I'll cut to
It's
it.
cold now.
Okay, let me do this really quick and then I'll cut to it.
Some things like swords
Okay, let me
are
do
too
this really
long
quick
to
and I'll
keep
cut to
fire.
it.
You have to heat it up. Try poking it around for a bit. Just tweak it.
Okay, let's see if... Okay, here we go. Let's see if there's any difference to the previous one we made. And how much XP this gives us. Ooh, an entire level. So, let's see. Is there any difference here? Wait, what? Condition? Wait, what? The one I made now? Wait, what? No, they look exactly identical. No, they look exactly identical. But obviously we're gonna use this, right? Yeah. Okay, now. Radovan. About smithing.
It's about
Let's
those
see.
2 idiot hands.
Let's see if we can do this.
Venser and Franzi. They drove off with a cart full of goods towards Semin. And they never came back.
Do you want me to find them?
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up. And especially the cargo. Go to Semin and find out what the bloody hell happened.
Samin.
What was the cart carrying?
Bugger and bollocks. All sorts of stuff. I'd say Lord Semin wants to rearm his garrison with new equipment. There were some hunting swords, bastard swords, crossbow bolts. I also fixed the trigger on young Semin's crossbow. And some kitchen stuff. Sacks of charcoal, all sorts of things. There's a good month's work in that cartload.
Those two hands of yours, Venza and Franzi, what can you tell me about them?
Can't tell you much. They're wandering laborers. I don't think they wanted to stay here with me for long. But these days, I can use all the help I can get.
Were they suspicious in any way?
No, they worked hard. They ain't no slackers. And I can't say that about everyone.
Have you any idea which way they might have gone? I could have a look along the way. Maybe their cart broke down or something.
There's only one road to Semin that can take a cart. It leads from Takov to Troskovitz, and then to the south. But I've got a bad feeling they got up to no good in Semin.
So we have to get back to Troskovitz.
All right. I'll get right on it then.
Go ahead. And if you find that pair of fools drunk, kick their asses for me.
Gladly. I'll kick some sobriety into them.
Okay, cool. So we have to go back. Now the question is, can we go back? Nope. The J Lacon is still here. Old idols. Quest tipster. Let's go see what that is really quick. Oh no, I think we have to... Actually, wait a second. Can we sell him the hunting sword we made? The other one?
What can I do for you?
What do you have?
Really need to get rid of stuff here. Don't want this, don't want this. Dagger we definitely want. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. We can haggle
Sure.
for some reputation.
You really won't convince... Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Okay. Equip this one for sure. So we can assassinate people. Maybe eat some bread. We're still like so overweight. Why? What changed here? Oh, so now I can make a work axe. Frankfurt steel. Yeah, good luck doing this one. This is 8. I guess we just get rid of it. It's whatever anyway, who cares? Farmer's horseshoes. Yeah, we can do that. Sure. Let's go talk to the tipster. Look at the maypole.
That's a fine maypole.
What does that mean? What is the purpose of this?
Don't shove!
I did not.
What would you like?
What's new around here?
Vostatek. Lord von Beregov's huntsman is a regular here. He might have some work for you. He's got a cottage near Vidlak Pond. So if you know your way around the woods, you could go and offer him your help. I hope he hasn't started drinking somewhere else. He's my best customer. You could also stop by and see Old Mouth. He's the local storyteller. He could tell you all sorts of interesting things, but only if you bring him some liquor. Don't forget, I have some here to sell, if you want. I'm working on a little practical joke myself. We have this little dispute with the Gelievites. You might be interested. And that's all I'd say.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper.
Dude, we have to go find this Zelehov. It sounds like a big village or something.
You're having problems with the Gelievites?
Not just me, my friend. They're the biggest bastards around. They've been nothing but trouble for years. The winter before last, they piled snow in front of everyone's doors at night, so no one could get out of their house. And last year, they broke into my cellar and pissed in my beer barrel.
Gracious. I hope you got your aim back on them.
Not yet, no. But since you're here, I've got a plan you could help me out with. I'd pay you well. You can count on that.
What is it?
What exactly would you like me to do?
Don't worry. I won't make you do any shoveling or pissing anything. But I'll tell you exactly what I have in mind, only after you promise to help me. I'd hate to reveal my plan, only for you to go off and tell the Gelievites right away.
Very sus.
Well, if you've got it all figured out, why don't you do it yourself?
Right. And who's going to run the inn in the meantime, eh? Besides, everyone in Gelioff knows us. If someone from here shows up there, they'll get suspicious.
All right. I'll help you.
Listen up then. Old Olbram, the owner of the biggest plot of land in Gelioff, has this beautiful bull. White as snow he is. The finest animal far and wide. Obviously, he's very proud of it. Very protective too. Now you, will give his beautiful snow-white bull a nice new coat of paint.
Oh my god.
Olbram is going to lose his mind. Simple, right?
Painting a bull, eh? That sounds like fun.
Right. We just have to work out a few details. First, we have to get some paint. I don't reckon we'll be able to get any here in the village, but you can try and ask Bartoszek, the tailor in Trotskovitz. I hear he dyes his own fabric. And after that, we'll have to make sure the bull stays still while you're painting it. Try asking Radovan, the local blacksmith. I hear he can make some kind of sleeping potion.
What?
If you pour it in the bull's water trough, I'm sure it'll do the trick. But watch out. That beast is enormous. You'd better put at least 3 doses of the potion in there.
All right, then. Olbram's bull will be getting a new coat of paint.
Olbram's going to lose his mind. I can't wait. And remember, it's supposed to be a joke. If you get caught or something goes wrong, the whole thing will be ruined.
Right. So I need paint, sleeping potions, and to not get caught.
So this could be kind of interesting, right? To see how, like, they make quests in this game. I'm gonna try to go to this guy and actually tell him this guy wants to prank him or something, and see if we get a counter offer.
Why do you and the Gelioff lot hate each other so much, anyway?
It's their fault. They keep playing tricks on us. Olbram's the worst of them all. The nasty old codger. He's always coming up with ways to mess with us. He's the one that stole our pasture.
What pasture did they steal from you?
The one that stretches from the orchard behind the Takov down to the gamekeeper's lodge. It's been ours since time immemorial, but the Gelievites took it from us.
And how did they take it from you? You can't exactly stuff a pasture in your purse and walk away with it.
Save the jokes, will you? This is fucking serious. There's a tree down by the gamekeeper's lodge that marks the edge of our land. My father, God rest his soul, was there when they agreed on it. He got a proper ass kicking so he'd remember it. And remember it he did. But then fucking Olbram came along, claiming it was the other way around. And that pasture belonged to Gelioff.
Well, can't you all just reach some kind of agreement?
Do you think we haven't tried? But there's no talking to the Gelievites. Year after year we meet in that pasture. I tell it like it was, but Olbram always starts spewing his lies. Then we end up arguing until the sun sets. And when the Gelievites are at wit's end, they come at us, and nothing ever gets solved. We managed to convince them to at least give us back half the pasture. But I know the whole bloody thing belongs to us. We can't just leave things like this.
Okay. I guess we can... Oh, have you tried asking von Bergo for help?
Have you tried asking Lord von Berghoff for help?
Of course, but he'd have none of it. He said it's up to the Trotskovitz bailiff to sort it out. But the bailiff couldn't care less. He said we should deal with Olbram ourselves, or he'll have us caned and clapped in the pillory.
Okay. I mean, we'll go meet with him, right? the dude in Zelehov, and we'll decide then, but most likely I'm gonna tell him about this guy. So yeah, I think we're all done here, right? I don't think there's anything else to do. So we're gonna take a break. I'm gonna do a lot of blacksmithing to actually level it up. And next time when we come back, we're probably gonna go back to Troskovitz. The whole jail siege should be resolved by then. So yeah, I'll see you guys there. Have a good one. Bye for now.